Well, again, I told the team earlier that, a year ago, if you asked me who was the #1 ranked team in the second week of January, I couldn't tell you, but I do know who won the national championship. And with that said, I think it's a compliment to our players, our program, that they've worked to do something that hasn't been done here. But we didn't talk a lot about the ranking when we were 2, and we've been 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way down since I've been here. I bet we've filled every spot now since we've been here. So, and we haven't talked a lot about it. We've always talked about where we want to be at the end of the year. And I told them again, obviously, when you become a ranked team, it just gives more energy and emotion to opponents when you play them. So we have to be able to find a way ourselves to continue to get better. Well, I think up to this point, we've been a good basketball team. I think we got better today. I'd like to think so, because we learned some things in the Colorado game that we need to get better with, and we tried to concentrate and work on those things today. And we want to win, and we have the attitude that we go out, we've got 40 minutes. If we play to our ability, we've got a chance to win every time we play. But the fact is, we're in conference play right now. Intensity, everything takes another step up, and it becomes every possession becomes that's much more crucial. So we're going to have to again, it's about us, that we just continue knowing from the inside what we've got to do to keep growing as a team.
Coach, you guys have a pretty tough next couple of weeks coming up. Does that stretch kind of come along at the perfect time to not allow them to focus on big #1 and any big heads that might come from?
Well, I don't think they're focused on being #1. I don't think they were focused on being #2. I really don't. I think we started out 3rd at the end of the year. I don't think we've ever had that focus. And but our schedule, we think it's been tough all along up to this point. But we know going to Ames on Wednesday, we understand how hard it is. It's going to play Iowa State, whether we're ranked or unranked. And we haven't had an easy time up there. And this will be our 6th time going since I've been here, and it's not easy. But I don't think we're going to win or lose games because of our ranking. It's going to be about how we perform on the floor, and so our opponents will have a lot to do with it, because this league, I think, is proven it's one of the best. But again, it's once the lights come on, and again, it's going to be emotional everywhere we go. I can assure you that. I mean, our opponents are going to bring energy and emotion with it, but it's always kind of been that way since we've gone on the road, since I've been here at Texas.
Do you think, just from following other teams like that, it does affect opponents more than it affects the #1 team? Just as far as, like you said, the energy and passion that people use to want to beat the #1 team.
Well, I know from the other end. I mean, I've been at we coached at whether it's George Mason or Providence or Clemson, when the teams that had great success came in. Yeah, you could feel the difference with the players. I mean, whether it was at Providence, when Syracuse and Georgetown came rolling in, I mean, you could feel it with the fans, and the players knew it. I mean, Clemson, whether it was Duke or North Carolina, yeah, I mean, people, that's what you have to admire about programs that are consistently good. They take everybody's best shot. There's a huge target, even on years when they're not as good as they normally are. You're still big on everybody's schedule, and that's one of the things that I learned real quickly being at Texas. I mean, Texas coming in, we were a big game for everybody, and so obviously when you've been good for a consistently long time, people want to beat you. And so again, I do know, again, from the other side, I can tell our players would get up for those games.
What have you liked best about your team so far?
I think that the fact that we have continued to improve. I do believe that. We've had different guys at different times do some really good things, and we just got to get more consistent as a group. I still think of our younger guys continue to learn to their sustained effort, and we're learning to play with different lineups. We've got to do different things with different groups out there, which we're at the point now where we can really do that now. There's a lot that we've learned, but I still think that we're nowhere near being as good as we can be. We'll just keep trying to improve.